All right, from left to right, Vince Edwards, John Octeus, Rapheal Davis. Here's the mic.
Great. Just what made the difference in the second half? This is two halftime comebacks that you guys have made in 2 games here in the Big Ten.
Even before right walking through the tunnel, the last 2 games, both teams are talking trash in the tunnel, saying they got us, game over, things like that. So, we get in the locker room, that just amped us up. So, coming out strong and getting stops, and I don't think they got offensive rebound in the second half, so boxing out, getting rebounds, and how we rebounded them like we did, it really helped us.
Michigan was talking trash, you said? Yeah. What were they saying?
I don't know. They just, you can hear it, so it just put fuel to the fire.
John, defensively, the second half is probably the best you guys have played all year. Just what did you guys do differently?
We just came out with a little more energy. Guys were locked in. I think we did a really great job. We knew the scouting report. We just, really put our minds to it, and we got a lot of big stops and rebounding. Rebounding really helped us. They didn't get any second opportunities to score the basketball in the first half. They did, so I think that was the difference.
Vince, you're a real offensive spark there to start the second half, going down under the basket. Just what was kind of the approach there? Was that a plan that you guys wanted to attack coming out of halftime, or just how it worked out?
Our plan is always to attack the offensive glass, and I just took it upon myself to go in harder. This is a great team. We all love each other like brothers, and we'll do anything for each other and fight for each other. So it's just having that intensity and just having that will to fight. And I just want to help this team win, so that was crashing the glass. And hey, let's get it done so we can get this win.
Vince and Ray, Levert and Irving, you knew you had to stop both those guys. You matched up on them a little bit too. Can you talk specifically about why they weren't able to get going?
I locked in on guard Karis Levert. I was hyped for this matchup. All conference player. People think he'd be a player, so going out there and playing defense like we did. And Kendall was a big part of guarding at Zach Irvin also. So we watched the film last night, getting extra film in, learning tendencies, and you get them 2 guys to go 4 for 20. That's huge. That's a lot of their offense. So just playing hard and listening to Coach Owen's scouting report really helped us a lot.
Vince, can you answer that?
Yeah, just to add on what Ray said, we all did a good job of locking in, and I knew coming into this game, Zach Irvin's from around here, so he was going to come in and try to get the upset. So I just really locked in, and all of the team, as a team effort, we did a good job of focusing in, switching, talking, and just getting stops and grinding it out.
John, what were you guys able to do collectively to kind of throw them out of rhythm in the second half? I know obviously you guys did a pretty good job defensively, but they also missed a lot of shots in the second half and missed in the first half. Was there anything you guys were doing from a defensive perspective to kind of further them sync?
In the first half, there were times where we were over-helping. There was one instance where the ball was trapped, and I went to go help the three-point shooter, and they skipped it to Walton Jr., and he knocked down a 3. And they were kind of getting us like that in the first half. We were just over-helping and not really staying into the basketball and those ball screens. And once we finally got locked in, we stayed into the ball. Our bigs did a really good job stopping the ball and allowing us to get back. And once we got back, they got back with their hands up, and it just kind of, threw them off. So that was a really good job on our part.
Vince, at one point in your recruiting process, I know you had some interest in Michigan. Michigan had some interest in you. Was this game any more significant to you because of that, or is it just another big thing?
Most definitely, there's a grudge. There's definitely a grudge there coming down to these 2 schools, and I want to make it, so I made the right choice. So I just want the other team to get this win, and it was one of those games that was the others for me.
Ray, what did you see specifically in that extra film work that you felt helped you today?
I don't want to say I knew all the Karis Levert moves, but I knew most of his tendencies. What he does when he drives right and he tries to get to his right and his jump stops, and him being able to shoot the ball really well off of a jump stop going right, things like that. When you get up and under, you just got to stay on your feet and get big on him, man. Just really what dribble moves he likes to go into when he shoots the pull up, when he likes to catch and shoot and spot up, things like that, pick and roll action. So just watching little things like that with Kenny Lowe and just being a student of the game really helped us today.
Ray, what have you seen from AJ the last 2 games? Seems like he's kind of trending upward for you. Do you see him being a little bit more comfortable, or do you see anything different in him?
Yeah, talking about AJ is always kind of funny because I've known him so long, but it's just like a little kid in the candy store these last couple of days. He's really enjoying himself, really playing hard, talking to us. I mean, just he's enjoying himself, and that's the biggest thing for us. When he's having fun and he's enjoying himself, the sky's the limit for us.
Last one over there.
Second half, you had them for a stretch, I think it was 12 minutes, where they had one field goal. Did you notice that they were kind of deflated at that point? Maybe shoulders certain or body language a little bit different during that one stretch?
I think I don't even think. Did you notice that? I don't think we didn't really pay attention to the score. We kept saying 0-0 every time we got a bucket and every time we got a stop. So I mean, we were just making sure that we kept ourselves locked in at that point in time, and I didn't even really notice how big the gap was until later on in the game. Because I mean, you know, with a team like that, it's, you know, a couple possessions, you know, they could be right back in if they have great shooters. So we were just locked in at that point.